Hello, this is Gio. Hey, look what we have here. We have the Wurkkos Tactical Flashlight TD11, and we're going to look at this today. So just looking at the package, it's pretty small right here. On the bottom here, you see the TD11, looks like it's gray, made in China, little code there. So looking at the back of the package, you can see it has two different main modes. It has a spotlight mode and a flashlight mode. Now, the spotlight mode will range from 10 lumens all the way up to 3,000 lumens, which is pretty bright. But that it only holds 3,000 lumens for about 30 seconds before dimming back down to 600 lumens. And then it'll stay there for about 60 minutes. Now, the lower mode, it reports at 10 lumens, it will go for over 48 hours. That's pretty good at a full charge. Now the flashlight mode is from 3 lumens all the way up to 350 lumens. Again, that will only hold for 13 minutes and then drop down to 210 lumens for 1 hour. But at the flashlight mode, it is saying 63 or almost 64 hours at 3 lumens. That is a huge amount of time on a full charge. Now, each one of these modes also has a strobe, SOS, and beacon. You can see the different lumens, 3,000 lumens for the spotlight mode and 350 lumens for the flashlight mode. Now, the strobe, I believe, is just a flashing light, quickly flashing light, SOS. I believe it actually pulses out the code SOS on that mode. And the beacon, I believe, is just a slower pulse light. So, for both of these modes, you can have these different emergency signals. And then you can just see the model number here, TD11, and the weight is only 4.09 ounces or 116 grams. Says it fully charges after an hour and a half. It does use a USB-C plug to do that. And then you can just see a little bit of the dimensions there. And so opening this thing up, it just has this little tab, which kind of brings it on out. And that's all that's in the box there. Has this little cover sheet, which shows you kind of how the tactical switch is up on top. Let's see, the touch switch, it has a mode switch, and then you can see where the power connector goes in. Comes with an instruction manual, which is just a fold out type instruction manual. Here's the little, looks like a little wrist holder that you can put on the USB-C to USB-C, as you can see right here. And actually the flashlight is on the back here and kind of pops out there in this little plastic case. And this is it. Now this is designed as an everyday carry, and you can see it has a little belt clamp right here. Right off the bat, I can tell you it kind of has a nice, it's light, but it has a nice solid feel. It feels like that metallic feel, a nice little metal clip there. And so just construction wise, just looking at it right away, you can see the two little flashlights there. And again, it has some emergency strobing right here as well. We'll show that in a bit. And you have a couple of switches there, some nice little tactile grips there, so you can grip it kind of nicely, you know, if you want to look at it that way or hold it this way. And up on top, you have two buttons, a round button and a little rectangular button. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this. You got two LED lights right here. Again, that's the flashlight portion. You have a work light portion right here. And right in front right here, you have a switch that can switch from eco mode. If you move it to the left side, that would be the tactical mode. And on the right side, that would be the flashlight mode. So let's just keep it on the eco mode right here. And with the eco mode, you have two buttons up on top. If you just hit the button down, first of all, this button is very tactile. It has two little settings. I don't know if you can hear this, but so if you press it once, it clicks. Press it harder, it clicks again. And there's actually a third little mode. If you press it really hard, it won't click, but it actually goes into a slightly different mode. So it is on eco mode right here. So we click it once and it turns on. And you can see it's on 10 lumens. And I don't know if you could see this, but Okay, so on eco mode, as I press that button, you can see it shows the 10 lumens. It looks like it's good for 37 hours. I think it's about 75% charge or something, but you can see, so with it on eco, we just hit the button lightly and it'll go 10 lumens and you can see how bright it is. If I hit it harder to the second mode, it'll just stay at the 10 lumens. And the second button on eco side will do just the same thing. So 10 lumens, it won't show the work light, but so both buttons do the same thing on the eco side. Okay, let's go ahead and move it to the left, which is the tactical setting. Again, the tactical is only controlled by this little button here. And so if I just hit it lightly, just that one click, it goes to the 10 lumens, as you can see there. If I do it a little harder for that second click, it kind of stays at that 10 lumens, but if I hit it kind of a little tighter, really press it, it goes to that 3000 lumens that it blinded me, but it will eventually just start dropping down just like that. And it drops down to basically, it's the heat protection, because this will get warm. This top will get warm. And so just to protect itself, it will reduce its output so it doesn't burn up. And again, it's just button controlled. So if I let go, it turns off. And it's just basically button controlled. It doesn't stay on in the tactical mode. So the tactical mode also has a flashing strobe. If you can't handle the strobe, look away right now, but that's controlled with this other button. And if I press that, you will see the strobe starting at 3000 lumens and then reducing. And you could just see it kind of speedy strobe, slower strobe, etc. Now moving to the flashlight mode, so I'm going to go all the way to the right, and here the light will actually stay on. So if I hit the little button, the round button up on top just once, it will go to that 10 lumens, just like that, and you can see this will last, according to this, right now it's currently at 33 hours. Okay, so it's currently off. If I were to hit it on again, it'll start at the 10. If I do a double click, it'll go all the way to 3000, but if I do a double click again, it'll go back to the 10. Now, if I keep pressing on this button, it will actually increase to a specified level. Right now, it's at 351. Now, and I could just keep it like that. If I turn it off and then turn it back on, it will have a memory. It will go back to that 351. And I could increase it if I want to, or decrease it if I want to. So you just go back and forth, increase, or in that case, decrease, increase, etc. So right now it's at 401. And so again, I turned it back off, I turn it on, it's at 401 again. If I double click it, it'll go back all the way up, double click it, go back down to 10, click it again, go back to 401. And so it has a really nice memory. And so now this is where the work light comes in. Looking at the other button right here, the rectangular one, if I turn that on, it'll turn on a work light at the original or initial 3 lumens. If I were to double click it, it'll go up to the 350 lumen light, just like that. And similarly, I could turn it down back to there. If I keep pressing it, it'll go to a specified level, 109 in this case, and then I could go ahead and turn it off. Next time I turn it on, it'll go back to that 109, and then I could just double click it to the maximum, double click it to the minimum, or click it again back to the 109 and then turn it off. Now, another really cool thing about this work light is that if I turn it on, instead of one click, if I use 2 clicks or 2 quick motions, just like that, it turns on with a different color. It's not just that white color. And if I hit again and kind of depress this button, it'll actually scroll through various color lights. And you can just see it goes through all the rainbows. And if you kind of stop at one, turn it off, and turn it back on, it will have that memory of that color, which is really cool. Now with it on, if I double click it, it'll start scrolling through a variety of flashes. So this is just that one flash, and that looks like number 1. If I hit it again, or let's see, double click, it's flashing, double click again, it'll go through a different type. I think this is the SOS signal I was kind of mentioning. Click it again, and it goes through, now it's just changing colors. Click it again, and I really like this one. This is kind of like that weird rain kind of color, just like you can see right there. Click it again, you're back to normal. And one last thing I would like to show is that when you do have it on its maximum, so it's on its maximum right now. Now, if I were to put my hand in front of it, it'll automatically go into a lower lumens. And right now it's at 55 lumens. And so that is to protect essentially whatever's in front of it. Also the ground, if I were to do that, it goes to that lower 55 lumens. Now that's because at the 3000 lumens, it could actually start a fire with this light. And so that's a protective measure. And again, the tip at its highest lumens does get pretty warm. And if your hand is in front of this, it could actually burn your hand. So that's a protective measure that's built into this flashlight. And there you go. That is the Wurkkos Tactical Flashlight TD11. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button at the bottom of the screen and even consider subscribing to my channel. I have many more videos to come. Bye-bye.